What's up, everybody? It's your boy Rashad Buie. Consider hitting that like and subscribe button as I upload videos on a weekly basis covering the hottest topics in sports, especially if it's OU related. This is Smiling with Buie. Today I want to break down the rest of the regional NCAA softball bracket. I did the left side in a previous video, and now I'm going to break down the right side, so let's jump right in. To start off, Tuscaloosa Regional. Number 3 seed Alabama. They got Alabama State, Clemson, and Troy in their regional. Alabama beat Troy and Alabama State in the regular season. Bama's coming off the SEC Tournament Championship, so Bama rolls without any issues. I doubt they drop a game. I can't imagine they drop a game. And they're paired up with an SEC foe, Kentucky, in the Lexington Regional. Got 14 seed Kentucky, Miami of Ohio, Notre Dame, and Northwestern. Kentucky got big wins against Alabama, Florida, and Georgia during the regular season. I don't think Kentucky is that good, but I think they got a very favorable draw with Miami, Ohio, Notre Dame, and Northwestern. So I got Kentucky advancing to set up an SEC matchup between number 3 Alabama and 14 Kentucky. Moving on down, Tuscan Regional, number 11 seed Arizona, coming out of the Pac-12. They got UMBC, Ole Miss, and Villanova. Arizona beat UCLA, Oregon, and Arizona State on the year as they played in the Pac-12, so they play high competition throughout the year. Villanova and UMBC split a series in April. I don't think that any team can step up really and take down Arizona, so I have Arizona advancing to that super regional. Fayetteville Regional, 6 seed Arkansas. You got South Dakota State, Stanford, and Manhattan. Arkansas went 48-9 on the year, which included sweeping Georgia in the regular season. Stanford struggled against top teams in the Pac-12. They got wins against the bottom half of the Pac-12, but top teams, they struggled heavily against them. So I don't expect much of a challenge towards the Razorbacks, and I think Arkansas advances to set up a matchup between 11 Arizona and 6 Arkansas in that super regional. Moving on down, got Baton Rouge Regional, 7 LSU, McNeese State, Louisiana, and George Washington University. Now LSU beat McNeese State and Louisiana earlier this year. Louisiana also beat LSU, McNeese State, and Louisiana knocked off Oklahoma State during the year. I think that Louisiana, not LSU, Louisiana, is a very good team that can knock off their in-state competition. I think LSU's got to be real careful here, and because I think there's an upset brewing, and that's what I got happen. I got Louisiana pulling off the upset to send the Tigers packing it up and going home. So I've got Louisiana heading to the Supers. Now they're paired up with Tallahassee Regional. That's 10 seed Florida State. They have UCF, Auburn, and Kennesaw State. Now Florida State split games with Auburn in the regular season, and Auburn split games with Kennesaw State, so there's a little bit that you can draw from in this regional, but honestly I still don't see much trouble for Florida State. I think Florida State's going to step up because it is the regional, and they're not going to let Auburn advance when they're in that regional. It's their home field and they're going to be defending it. So I got the super regional matchup, Louisiana versus 10 Florida State. Moving on down, we got the 10th Regional, 15 Arizona State, Southern Illinois, Virginia Tech, and BYU. Arizona State beat BYU twice in February, which is probably the second best team in their regional. Only team with a chance, no, I meant to say Virginia Tech is the second best team in the regional because I think they're the only team with a chance, even though I think it's a very small chance. I can't imagine Arizona State being knocked out in the regional, but you never know. But I have Arizona State advancing to set up a potential matchup with someone from the Los Angeles Regional, which is 2 UCLA, Fresno State, Minnesota, and LBSU. Honestly, once again, this is a regional that we don't even have to break down because UCLA is one of the best teams in the country. It doesn't matter who's in their regional, they advance easily, no questions asked, to set up a Pac-12 matchup, 15 Arizona State and 2 UCLA. So just to run through what I got on this right side of the bracket heading into the Supers, I got 3 Alabama versus 14 Kentucky, which is an SEC matchup. I got 11 Arizona versus 6 Arkansas. I got Louisiana versus 10 Florida State, and then I have 15 Arizona State versus 2 UCLA, which is a Pac-12 matchup. One of the best times of the year. So if you don't watch softball, you're missing out, and I don't know what else you're watching because there isn't much going on around this time anyways. But yeah, I'm going to be glued to the TV because softball is lit. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone tells you. It is, and you're missing out if you're not watching it. So I'll catch y'all later. Deuces.